much that has been done in recent decades that have worked to the disadvantage of that segment of the economy. So I think they're going to be in business for a while. You know, again, just generally from where I stand, I think the counties are in the best position to borrow from agriculture and sow the seeds that will grow a better New York for all of our families, for the generations to come. You all know, as county leaders, because what we have accomplished in the recent past, that working together through this association, we can get stuff done. We're working on all the people that play a part, and when all that converging pressure comes to bear in Albany, we've seen them take action that, you know, can at times work to our advantage. I just want to say that I'm once again really looking forward to working with all of you. We have a big agenda. It's an important agenda. We'll do as much as we can in the coming year. And the theme before that Tom laid out, sticking together, the strength is in our numbers. 5 boroughs of the city of New York, 57 counties outside of New York, all of that coming together and working hard on these things. I think we're going to be successful. Finally, this is a treat for me. If you'll permit me, I just want to take 1 minute and introduce my Westchester family and my good friend Rob Astorino. You've already met, and I just want to tell you he's working very hard, doing the best job he can, guiding a very large urban county here in the state. But this gentleman over here, Herman Geist, was the very first chairman of the Westchester County Board of Legislators. And when I was first introduced to NYSAC and the possibility of being part of all of this, it was Herman who put me in touch with Rocky and with Steve and other members of the board. And Herman was a great salesman, and what he was telling me made sense. And at the time, it was interesting because, you know, he was the first chairman of the board coming into office in 1970 when we made the change from Board of Supervisors to the County Board of Legislators. And I was a young guy still learning, and I was the current chairman of the board, beginning what would be a 6-year period of time when I served. And we teamed up, Democrat, Republican, somebody that doesn't know as much as he thinks he does, and a guy that knows everything, I gotta tell you. He knows everything. You ever hear the people that, well, they forgot more than you'll ever know? Well, Herman's the guy that, you know, he just hasn't forgotten. And so he's a great resource. But anyway, Herman Geist, a great help to us down in Westchester on the board. And right here in front of me, a very important table. My good friend George Oros. George Oros, a former chairman of the Westchester County Board of Legislators, and now the Chief of Staff to Rob Astorino. George, stand up, take a bow. My good friend Marty Rogowski, during the time I served as chairman, Marty was my majority leader and a tremendous worker, and I think that resolutions committee is going to reconvene in a few minutes. Barbara Geist, of course, and everybody in the room I know knows Barbara. She's a regular attendee in all of our functions and a very dear friend. One of our important contract agencies. We saw her last night up on the stage receiving her Military Institute certificate, but Barbara Sachs, the director of Cornell Cooperative in Valhalla, New York. It's always good to see her. She's always up here as well. My good friend, Jose Alvarado, legislator from the city of Yonkers, the great city of Yonkers, and also longtime chairman of the legislature's Budget and Appropriation Committee, and Jose is up here to participate in the conference as well. And last but not least, greatest person that I've ever had the I talked about honor up front, that doesn't even do it. She's the best. She's the most important person in my life, and I love her so much, and she's a real partner because she helps me do all the things I have to do politically and governmentally. She's my best friend, and she's, when she can, she's always up at the conferences with me, just to be there as a partner supporting what I do. And that's my wife, Joanne. Joanne. And she keeps me in line. I mentioned, when I was talking about guys, I mentioned, the Democrat and the Republican. Well, the Democrat and the Republican. So anyway, hey, thank you so much, and once again, I really appreciate it, and you can rely on me to work with you to help you accomplish whatever you need to do, and collectively we'll take care of the association's agenda, and we'll do the best job we can with the great assistance of Steve Aquario, our day-to-day leader of NYSAC, and our exceptional staff.